So first question. So there is a scenario was being asked, like if a topic has a single partition, for example, a topic is having only one partition. Okay, there can be multiple partition as I mentioned, but there are as of now like there is one partition, and inside partition 0 there are three offset defined, and each offset is having one message M1, M2, and M3. So our topic has a single partition, offset 0 is there which is having the M1 message, offset 1 is there which is having the M2 message, and offset 2 is there which is having the M3 message. So a consumer start processing M1, a consumer is processing this messages M1, hits an exception and then crashes, and hits an exception and crashes. So as I didn't mention, but now I'm saying it, like once the consumer has consumed the message, so it will commit the offset. So if any of the scenario happens here, so what happened there, if it has committed the offset, so it will try to, it checks, okay, it has committed the offset, so it will try to read the second off from the second offset, upcoming offset. Okay, this how it works. But in this scenario, if you say that consumer was processing the message M1, and it has hit the exception and it doesn't committed the offset, so what will happen? Now the question what the interviewer has asked, when the consumer restarts, which message will it receive first? Like exception was the had happened, and then after that when the consumer has revived, so it will, which message it will, whether it will process the M1 only, it will move to M2. So the case is here, as I mentioned, if the consumer doesn't has committed the offset, so what will happen, it will try to again process the message from M1 only, because it doesn't have committed the offset M1. Okay, no offset was committed before the crash, so the last committed offset is still -1, nothing consumed yet. On restart, Kafka resumes from there, M1 is delivered again. Okay, but there is a scenario here. If suppose okay, we'll move to the next question, then I will discuss that scenario. Which message is received first on restart? M1 again. Kafka consumer track progress purely by committed offset, not by mid processing. Okay, this theory part will be, you can read it. I will share that PPT to all the members of this video. Okay, now the scenario second, offset commit order. What now it is saying, the consumer commits the offset for M1 before processing it, and then crashes while M1 is being processed. Now this is an interesting question. This is a further follow up, you can say, that consumer was committed the offset before processing this message. Like firstly what it does, that it has listened that particular message, it has consumed that message, and it was trying to process it, but before that only it has committed it. Somehow it has committed first, and it then after that it was trying to process it, that particular M1 message. Maybe that M1 message was that particular DB, you need to update that order into a DB with of the inventory, that particular order has been directed from the inventory service, and it was going to like deduct it, but somehow the DB insert or update failed here, because that particular exception has been occurred, and but somehow it has committed the offset. Now what happens when the consumer again restart? What happens after the consumer restarts? First question. So what will happen if the consumer restart? Just think about it. So as I mentioned, if it has committed the offset, so it will check it. Okay, that particular offset has been committed. It will not just sure about it, that particular message has been processed. It just internal checks it has committed the offset. So if it will move to M2, next message it will, so that particular M1 is gone. No, it, that particular message is doesn't gone, it is still there in Kafka, and it is still there in that particular partition. And as per the Kafka default retention policies of 7 days, so that particular message will stay till 7 days. Okay, so then how would that a particular message will be, we need to consume it, so then how we can go on? Second question is, there is M1 lost permanently? If not, how you can consume M1 again? So as I mentioned, this message has not been lost by default. It can be there up to 7 days in Kafka. And if not, how you can consume M1 again? Then there is a seek method. Okay, and there is a some commands also there. So through that, what it does, that Apache Kafka can particular consume that particular message which has been lost, or they can, it can re-trigger the event from M1 again, to that consumer can start listening or consuming the events from starting. So two things can be done. Okay, So if I answer for the first one, what happened after consumer restart? Because the offset was already committed past M1, so the consumer resumes at M2 on start. It never refreshes M1, even though M1 was never actually finished processing. This is the classic commit before process risk at most once semantics. We have discussed about the semantics type, right? So this is at most once. Like in this case, the message can be lost, but duplicates will not be there, and either it will be zero time or it will be one time message can will be delivered. Is M1 lost permanently? No. As I mentioned, M1 still physically exists on the broker at offset zero, and Kafka retention policy keeps it for the configured retention period. It is lost only from the consumer group point of view because the group offset pointer has already moved past it. Okay, it will the message has not been lost. Then second one, how can you consume M1 again? By calling the consumer.seek to offset zero before polling, or reset the group offset with consumer group.sh. This is the command you can run on the terminal, reset offset. So what it does, this command reset to offset zero, so it from again offset zero it will consume the message. So going forward, prefer committing after successful processing to avoid this class of loss. So it will again consume the event from zeroth one, but there is a trick here. Like if some of the messages have already been consumed, like M2 or M3, may M2 maybe have it has processed it, then again it will try to reprocess it. So then what is the scenario here? Then in the DB it can suppose it needs to do the DB updates, right? So for M2 also it needs to do some DB updates. For in that scenario there can be duplicate chance of entries into the DB. Okay, so how we can avoid it, that particular duplicate entries of DB here? So for that we need to make the Kafka consumer as idempotent, and at the DB side also it should check, like if that particular event is already being processed, so it should not processed again. So for that what we can do, we can pass some event IDs here for each consumer when it consumes or process the message. So it will check it, okay, acha, this particular event was already being consumed, so at DB side it will not again try to insert it or update it. So this how you can make that particular Kafka consumer as idempotent. Okay,